We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Altuve has it, and it's a quick out, number one. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got one hit in 18 at-bats. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and two strikes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reddick is in his tracks now, and that's out number two. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. Still 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes, and he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Springer.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Semien moving to his left. One away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He won the Silver Slugger last year at third base. You look at that position, and man, there are some great hitters, but he was right at the top.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Brantley a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Brantley becomes out number 2 this inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And ending it. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Mark Canha. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Brantley. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Chris Davis next to bat.
The designated hitter.
As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bregman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alex Bregman is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Fires has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed. Down 0-2 to a guy with this much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Austin Allen. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third. Now at the plate, Dustin Garneau as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. George Springer becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy out.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reddick looks up, and it's gone. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
So now it's Mark Canha. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The right fielder, number 18.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
At the plate now, Austin Allen is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's fouled away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Way outside. 1-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Dustin Garneau will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dustin Garneau becomes out number 2 this inning. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance? Mark Hanna. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Hit hard. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscle.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he thought it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fit.
And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. high fly ball out to deep right field. Reddick looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
CNL Perez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the A's 10 and the Astros 1. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this is taken in for out number 1. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Third baseman number 2.
First offering on its way. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Again, another foul ball. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left as this lead got even wider. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Altuve is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, left field.
Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Brad Peacock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
41, Brad Peacock.
At the plate, Chris Davis. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Ramon Laureano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. To the plate now, Chad Pinder, as he hits one on a line to left field. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the catcher.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the stretch.
Ball, that's outside.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tony Kemp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. This is flared out towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. No balls and 1 strike. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around second now and headed for third. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 0-1 the count.
Ready.
And he fouls this one off. Fires, pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Alvarez on third with 2 out. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Back behind second. Kemp waits on it, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and they remain well behind. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard to center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding in, Matt Olson. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Stepping in, Dustin Garneau. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 4.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roy, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1 left. Mark Canha will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ballgame, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Springer. He can't get there as it falls in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Franklin Barreto will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
He's running at first base. Number 1, Franklin Barreto.
Standing in now, Chris Davis, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Brantley going back. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Number 18.
In now, Chad Pinder, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch,
1-0.
a ball and no strikes. Hit hard to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
That's a ball.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Pops this one up. Smith is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. A defensive change.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Digging in and looking for more, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yordan Alvarez goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Last strike now for Houston. Down the first baseline, scooped up, And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
15-1 is the final. Oakland posted 15 runs in this one. Mike Fiers pitches well enough to get the W. Justin Verlander struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.